The T3 Atlas is a set of 44 interactive tactile maps that can be used in conjunction with the T3 tablet. So you can use the T3 Atlas to find a place you're interested in, like find where Australia is on the map, or to find out information about particular places, like to figure out the population of Chicago. You can also find things like lakes and rivers, points of interest, etc. So we have maps for all of the regions of the world. So we have a world map, continent level maps, country level maps. This is a map of France and its major cities, mountains, rivers. We also have maps for particular regions of interest, like the regions of the United States. The sheet that I'll be using for this demonstration is AF1, which is the map of the African continent. So first I'm going to place that sheet down on the tablet on the metal registration pins on the left side.
Downloading sheet content. Please wait. Africa continent. This is a map of the continent of Africa. Explore the graphic with both hands. Press any area with one finger to hear its name. Keep pressing for more information. Swipe right to use the sheet index. Swipe left to use the world index.
Okay, so I can explore with both hands with all my fingers down, and then when I want to select something, I just have to press and hold gently with just one finger. So each map comes with a title. I can press and hold on the Braille title.
Africa continent.
And I do that just by putting down one finger and lifting the rest. Here's a compass at the top.
Compass.
And a map scale.
950 miles or 1,600 kilometers.
And you'll notice that on these T3 map sheets, you hear that ear con at the end of the audio, that sort of descending sequence of pitches, and that indicates that there's no more information to be gained by repeatedly pressing on those things. But if we go to the map, there's actually a lot of information that we can gain from repeated presses. So I'm going to press over here on there's some ocean that's represented with a ribbed texture.
Atlantic Ocean.
And you hear that rising series of pitches. That means that there's another layer of information that we can unlock by pressing again on the ocean. So I'm going to do that.
The area of the Atlantic Ocean is about 85,100,000 square kilometers or 32,900,000 square miles.
And then we hear that descending pitch. That tells us that there's only one layer of information for the Atlantic Ocean, and that's the surface area. Okay, so now we can find all kinds of information by pressing on the map. So here's a country in Africa.
Algeria.
And I can press again.
The area of Algeria is about 2,380,000 square kilometers or 920,000 square miles.
And if I press again on Algeria.
The population of Algeria is about 43,600,000.
Then we hear that descending pitches, which means that there's no more information right now about Algeria. So that's fun. We can press on all kinds of things. There are rivers, which are represented by a series of dotted lines.
Nile River.
And then there are cities, which are represented with dots. Capital cities are represented with larger
Abuja.
dots. That's the capital of Nigeria. And then we also have these combination dotted dash lines that indicate the equator.
Equator.
And the prime meridian. So one other feature that we have on here is that we can swipe right to access the sheet index, and that lets us find any place that we're interested in on this sheet. So I'm going to try that. I'm going to swipe right.
Africa continent index. Press and hold anywhere, then drag left and right to select the first letter of the place name.
So in the same way that I would press and hold on a particular place, I can press and hold anywhere on the tablet, and then I'll hear a ding that tells me that I can now drag to select a letter. So now if I drag
M, L,
to the left, I'm going backwards through the alphabet.
K, J, I, H, G, F, E.
And if I drag right, I'm just dragging my finger.
F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R.
I think I want to find
B,
Egypt, so I'm going to drag
O,
till I reach E.
F, J, I, H, G, F, E.
And then release.
Selected E in the Africa continent index. Press anywhere, then drag left and right to select the place name.
Okay, so I'm just going to do that again. Press and hold. And
Now
then,
Equatorial Guinea. Egypt.
oh, there's Egypt. So I'm going to release.
Selected. Egypt, in the Africa Continent Index. Follow the rising pitch tone to find Egypt.
So now when I put my finger down, I'm going to hear a noise that's going to lead me to Egypt. So I want to go in the direction that increases the pitch. So I'm moving my hand left and left and left, and further up the sheet.
This is Egypt. Press for more information.
Cool. So now
Egypt.
I'm pressing.
The area of Egypt is about 995,000 square kilometers or 384,000 square miles.
Great. So now you see how I can use the sheet index to find any place that I might be interested in. There's also a world index which can be accessed by swiping left, and that can tell you whether or not the place you're looking for is on this sheet or on other sheets. So that's about it for the atlas.
Copyright 2022 by Touch Graphics Inc.